Welcome to Calawegian Fly Fishing with Robert Smart. Now, here's Robert.
Greetings. Now, in this video, I'm going to tie another version of a crappie fly in our effort to find the best crappie fly ever. I've gotten some comments on my first version of a fly, but not many. So I went to my daughter and son-in-law, who are big-time crappie fishermen, and got their recommendations, and they swore by a white and black, daughter calls it salt and pepper coloration. So in this video, I'm gonna go ahead and tie, I call a salt and pepper crappie fly, and we'll test it in the spring. Now, this was the first version of a crappie fly that I suggested and asked for comments for. And then I got some comments to make it a balanced fly. So I used the same pattern but made it balanced by putting a pin on and a bead head to extend the weight forward. And here's one I tied. It's the salt and pepper, and we're going to tie it next. Pretty cool looking fly. So here we go. I'm going to tie a salt and pepper crappie fly. Hope you enjoyed the video. Okay, we're going to tie the salt and pepper crappie fly. Now I'm making it a balanced fly. I've already tied on the pin with the tungsten bead head on it, and I added some UV glue in here to make it all stable. Now the goal here is to make it a white fly with some black in it. Daughter calls it salt and pepper. Okay. Now I'm going to take quite a bit of white marabou with just a little bit of black marabou mixed in. I don't want a lot of black because it will tend to dominate, so I'm just taking a little bit. I'm going to kind of mix that in to the middle of the white. Something like that. And make that tail about that long. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, now next, in order to get a little bit black-white combination on the dubbing, I'm just going to take a piece of black sewing thread, and I'm going to use it for some ribbing. We'll tie that on first. Like that. Now for the dubbing, I'm going to use this Ice Dub UB Pearl because it's real flashy. And I'm going to make a dubbing loop, if I can get it there. string out of my way. Like that. I'm going to start putting this ice dubbing in between the strands. Okay, I'm going to take my dubbing tool, hook it into the loop, and we start spinning it. Make this dubbing rope. Sometimes I don't use this. I don't make a rope, I just wrap the dubbing. But I want this to hold real well, be kind of tough. This will make that happen. Okay. And I just take my rope and bring it forward. Oh, crap. Well, I left my thread in the back. Which I didn't mean to do. So I'm just going to use my thread for the ribbing instead of this extra that I put on. And bring that thread forward. Should have brought that thread forward first, but we'll make do. Get the same effect, it's just not as heavy a black as I might have wanted. There. And we cut off the dubbing loop. I'm going to trim off some of that excess pearl dubbing. Okay. Now next, I'm going to take fairly big neck hackle. I'm going to take 2 of them. So I want it to be primarily white. Slash them on. Now I'm going to take a much smaller black neck hackle in order to get that salt and pepper effect. Tie that on. I'll take all those and just wrap them forward. Tie them off. Trim them off. And then I'm going to bring my thread back just a little ways, almost to the hook eye, to make them flow backwards. Okay. Now I'm just take a little bit of cream dubbing. Bring that forward. And we're going to whip finish. Okay, now I'm going to put a little bit of UV on that cream dubbing. It's going to make it go darker, get more of a salt and pepper effect to it. Also hold it in place. I'm also going to put a little dab where that pinhead is through the tungsten bead. We'll cook all that down. Didn't take too long. I like to give it about 30 seconds or so. Almost there. I think that's got it. We'll get some straggler. Okay, and there we have. Do that again. There we have it. Salt and pepper crappie fly. And it's going to go into the test batch.
Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please subscribe.